engine. We used to run STP a lot when I was young. It was just really common practice, go in a gas station and get a pint of STP, pour it in your old smoking, choking automobile. But anyway, some time ago, actually years ago now, Eric, who used to go by Pirate Life on YouTube, he used to be into model vehicles, you know, radio control model vehicles. And he's someone that we've met with over time. He used to have a YouTube channel. He lost his hearing, and last time we saw him, we were camping out somewhere where they were at, and we got to visit with them. And we visited some of those southern towns, Richmond and places like that. Anyway, he had me make him a gas can out of a gallon STP can, and he sent me a full can of STP, and I made the gas can and saved the STP, which I still have. So I'm just going to pour a bunch of it in this motor, and I'm going to pour it right over the top of the valve covers. Now STP is really thick and slow. Back in the day, we'd go into a gas station and we'd ask for a pint of STP, and they'd set it up on a gas furnace on a heater, and it would be heating up while they was pumping the gas, and then after they pumped the gas, it'd be warm enough to be able to pour it into the motor. It was not easily pourable because of the thickness and the consistency of it. But that was part of what you wanted, was that thickness and consistency. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit right on top of, since I don't have the intake manifold off or I pour it out of the lifters, I'm kind of going to pour it right on top of these rocker rockers. Now I've got these roller rockers in this thing. So I'm going to pour in some of that, and then I'll add some foil also. Once we get this topped up with oil, I'll spin it over and see if I can get the oil pumping through the oil line and hook it up to the oil pressure gauge and see what we can get for oil pressure and stuff like that. So I don't know how much that was. That might have been about a quart. So when I go to put oil in this, I'll put about 3/4, and then we'll put dipstick to it and see what we got. Put too much oil in there and had it running out the oil filter hole. Oh, the joy. Generally, when you do an oil filter, you want to put a little bit of lubricant on this rubber ring right around here so that that won't bunch up when it screws onto the motor. So we want to see oil come out here. So let's see. Smell oil. So I could take this off here to see if I have any coming out. If I don't have any coming out of here, I could pull off a valve cover. Oh yeah, we got oil coming out. Plenty of it. Nice, pretty clean oil. Good, perfect, excellent. Okay then, now let's take a look at that line. I tried blowing through it. I didn't hear anything coming through that line. I'm going to try blowing through that with an air compressor. So I tried blowing through this line. I didn't really get the sense that there was any air moving through that, although as tiny as that is, you know, I can see where you might not be able to blow enough through that. What I have in my hand here is a piece of welding wire. Welding wire is pretty small. Might be small enough to pass in through one of the tips of this wire here. That's what I'm sort of thinking about. I may just have to cut loose a piece. I can't seem to untangle it. I got that through. Try some more air through it. I believe I got something going through that now. Okay, so there's my line right there. Let's see if anything comes out of it. We have oil, see it? We have some oil. So let's connect that to the back of this gauge over here. I think yesterday when I was working on the back of that gauge, I had a flashlight up there to help you see. So I think I'm gonna have to move the flashlight. Sorry if y'all can't see. All right. Let's see if we see anything on the gauge here. Safe to say we got good oil pressure. Went up to 75 pounds just on the starter motor, so that is excellent. I'm pretty sure I remember Todd putting a high capacity oil pump in this. I think we were talking about that. I remember different things we were talking about, but having oil pressure is important. It's not something I want to, I wouldn't want to be cranking the car without oil pressure.